Because I had a preconceived idea of what homelessness looked like. And for me, that wasn't me. But I learned that, there's no respecter of anybody. I mean, I just can hit across the board. My name is Jason Mercado. I live in Anaheim, California, and I am a baker. I have a business called Sweet Mission. I grew up in Salem, New Jersey, spent some time in Philadelphia as well. Grew up in a pretty large family. As far as baking, what inspired me to start baking is I baked in the kitchen with my grandma. And when I was about 11 years old, I had baked some Toll House cookies, and those cookies you just kind of chop up and put on the tray. And I gave them to my stepdad, and he tried them, and he said, "You're going to be a great baker one day." And so that's kind of what inspired me to want to bake, and plus cookies just put a smile on people's face. So I got laid off from my job in 2011 after working with this company for a little over 12 years. It was kind of almost like a perfect storm because at that time, this movement called Occupy was in the city. And so I was like, okay, this is perfect. Occupy is here. Whether I agreed or disagreed, they had some of the things I needed: place to stay, clothes, food, some support. And so I kind of joined that movement. Started helping with their food committee because they were distributing food. So I decided at that time, like, I gotta figure out what is my next step going to be. And so something just told me, start your own business. Me, I'm thinking, this is crazy, start my own business. I don't even have anything. And so I needed to find a place to bake. And we were, at that time, I was volunteering at this place called the Friends Center. They had a stove and everything I needed. So I spoke with one of the directors. When it was all said and done, they allowed me to use their facility. So I started in Philly, and I'm kind of like at my high now. I'm like, okay, this is good. So then I had some guy, random guy, that said, hey, I know about finances. I can kind of help you on your financial journey. And me, because of my excitement, I let that get the best of me. So this guy ended up ripping me off for all the money that I had. I was just trying to think, where can I go that my company will take off? And California just kept coming to mind. California, I'm like, California? I don't even know anybody in California. I've never been to California. By the time I got to Santa Ana, I only had $5. How I got connected with Elimination Foundation is I had a place I was staying in Santa Ana, and it was an okay place because of the pandemic. So I'm a diabetic and I'm asthmatic, and so I had to be quarantined just for my own safety.
Project Room Key was a program ran by Illumination Foundation that assisted individuals with underlying medical conditions that made them more susceptible to COVID-19.
And I just happened to have a little bit of money, so I found a motel room for like a week or two. And then someone said, hey, you should call Illumination Foundation. Maybe they can help you with housing.
The program was only designed to provide temporary housing, but while we had all our beds full, our case managers utilized that time to connect clients to the various housing opportunities that are out there.
Elimination Foundation kind of gave me that, okay, now I can really relax. I don't have to watch my stuff. I know where everything's going to be.
So I was able to see a lot of people like Jason who came into the program and came out with sustainable solutions to their housing issues.
And so that was June 24th. Then they helped me with filling out my application for housing, which was a big thing. I never in a million years thought I was going to get housing. Because I would hear people talk about waiting lists and this and that, and I'm like, it's not going to happen. So they were kind of that bridge in that process of getting my paperwork done. And so I was there from June the 24th until February the 18th, when I moved into my own place in Anaheim. Like, why did I move to California to sell cookies? I could have went anywhere else, but why California? That's when I realized that the company wasn't about me, and I moved here to share my story of being homeless, and just using that story to encourage people. So at that point, I changed the company name from Just Cookies to Sweet Mission, with the goal to inspire, empower, and encourage.
Your support is helping others like Jason right now. Thank you for continuing to help them home.
So I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been a part of this campaign, Help Them Home, and part of Illumination Foundation, and just believing in the organization. My name is Jason Mercado. Thank you for helping them home.